This is perfect. Why don't I do cold foam at home no more? Ah. It's not hitting. No. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna be trying to make Starbucks drinks at home. I'm filming this in my room because my room has the best lighting in my house, I'm not gonna lie. That's not why I chose it. But it is a beneficial thing from me choosing this room. Right here, I have a big ass table set up in front of me. Like literally big as hell. Like it's taking up my whole fucking room. This is literally the vibes in here right now. Anyways, I used to be a Starbucks barista. So I think this should be pretty easy. So this is gonna be more like a recipe book or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I think we got this. I think we're gonna slay this away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, bitch. Because like I am a professional barista.
Boy, if you don't get your squiggly diggly head.
Actually, I don't know. It's been a while. Okay, so for each drink, I'm gonna rate it 1 through 10, whether I like it or not. So what we're gonna do is I have my Nespresso in here. It's not the best espresso out there, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna be using it and let's see how it comes out. I literally have a Starbucks in my room right now. Also, let me tell y'all, I'm using the Starbucks blonde pod for my Nespresso. So all of these are gonna be technically blonde shots. Okay, let's start with the video now. We're gonna start with an iced brown sugar shaken espresso. This is my favorite thing to make whenever I'm showing people. Like whenever people come over and I'm like, you want a coffee? I'm like, do you want a brown sugar shaken espresso? And they're like, oh my god, yes. And then I make it for them. They're like, oh my god, this tastes so like Starbucks. So literally like recipe book. That's literally what I'm doing. First of all, you're gonna need a shaker. The shaker isn't necessarily necessary, but you need something to shake it in. It could literally be like a cup with like a lid, like a bottle even. Like it doesn't matter. It just needs to have a lid. You're gonna use the brown sugar, like little actual brown fucking sugar, you know, brown sugar shaken espresso. At Starbucks, they usually use the syrup, but like this works too. Depending on how much you want it to taste like brown sugar, you're gonna add sugar. I am addicted to sugar, so I'm literally gonna add a lot. I'm going to add 2 scoops because I'm actually gonna be using only 1 shot. For all of these drinks, I usually use like 2 to 3 shots. But just because I don't want to spend money on another fucking box of these, because these are like $10, they're kind of expensive. I'm only doing 1 shot for each. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna put this here and all that. Now it's gonna be loud as fuck, so I'm literally just gonna stay here and wait for that shit to stop being loud. This has officially brewed. You're gonna swirl this a little bit so that sugar can dissolve. You wanna really try to dissolve the fuck out of it. If you do it with a spoon, for some reason it doesn't work as well, so I swirl it. You also wanna do this right after it finishes brewing so it could dissolve, like I said, so it's like at the hottest point. Oh, I love the smell of coffee. It gets me going, you know? I've been low-key on it with coffee draw, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm using cinnamon. Literally, you can use any cinnamon. It's not that big of a deal. But you're gonna wanna add it to the shaker. You don't wanna add it after. I mean, you can if you want, but like for it to like really be like cinnamony all throughout, you wanna add it in like the actual like shaker. Whenever I tell you I have a Starbucks in my room and I was like hella prepared, literally a bowl of ice. This was covering the bowl of ice because I don't want a fly to get in here. I think there's a fly in my room, I'm not gonna lie. Most of this is like up to your own preference. Like you're gonna add as much brown sugar as you want it. So like if you don't like sweet stuff, then don't add a lot of brown sugar, you know? I usually like light ice, so I'm adding light ice. So anyways, you're gonna shake this bitch. You're supposed to shake it 10 times at Starbucks. Like that's the rule for like everything that you're shaking. Or at least that's what I was taught. But I just shake to where I feel it's right, you know? Like whenever my heart tells me to stop shaking, that's whenever I stop shaking. Anyways, I'll be right back. I need to get my oat milk because I forgot it. I'm back, bitches. My whole room smells like fucking coffee. Smells good, smells yummy. Perfect. This is the oat milk I'm using. I like it because it's thicker, it's not as runny and watery, but like there's a certain taste to it that I don't like. I prefer like Oatly oat milk. That one's good. If you're gonna do these recipes, Starbucks usually uses Oatly oat milk. We have a little drink. Woo! We're just gonna pour. I'm gonna add this much. This is the final product. I don't know if y'all know. Before I left, this was the last thing I was told, so I don't know if this is still true, but any shaken espresso is supposed to have just a splash of milk. It's not supposed to be full up, so I'm not gonna fill it up all the way, but I don't know because that was just the last thing I was told. Let me taste this bit. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna go change the oat milk. I think this would have been good, but this oat milk has a certain taste. I feel like if it wasn't for the oat milk, this would have been such a slay. But let me tell you, this to me right now is probably like a 4 out of 10. Also, let me tell y'all, we have like 10 different oat milks in my house. We have this one, we have an Oatly one, we have another one. I'm back. I am using the Planet Oat milk now. Hopefully this one's better and hopefully my mom doesn't get mad at me for opening 2 different oat milks. I feel like it would have been good if I didn't use that one oat milk. Okay, that was kind of a fail, but let's go to our next one. Hopefully that one won't be a fail. The next one we're going to be doing is an iced caramel macchiato. I do this one pretty daily. This is my go-to whenever I'm at home and I don't know what to drink. We're going to use this vanilla syrup for this. To be honest, I don't know how to tell you how much to add because I kind of eyeball it, but you don't want to add too much. Or I mean, you might. Then we're going to add our oat milk and then you're gonna add your ice. For my bowl of ice, here I'll give you some just in case you're following along here. This is so useful. I'm so glad I bought this. We're gonna put another shot. We're doing one shot again. I'm gonna taste the milk. You're gonna add your shot, and then after you do that, you're gonna add your caramel drizzle on top, and that's literally it. Caramel macchiatos are just upside down vanilla lattes with caramel drizzle. But yeah, this is gonna be a caramel macchiato. It's gonna have the milk on the bottom, it's gonna be the sweet yummy part, and then it's gonna have the shot of espresso and caramel drizzle. That's why whenever I drink it the way I just did it right now, it tastes horrible because you're getting just the fucking, you know. To be honest, I didn't explain what you get, but you get the espresso. Like whenever you drink it without mixing it, you just get straight up espresso. Oh my god, story time. This one time I had a customer come in. She was a little girl and her grandma. And the grandma got her an iced caramel macchiato because she was trying to put her onto coffee. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I just did as I was told to do. But she orders an iced caramel macchiato, and then this little bitch girl, I feel mean attacking her, but this is the way it literally went down. She went like in front of me too and everything, so that was like hella rude too. I didn't care that much because to be honest, I know what she just did. I knew it was gonna be better. I knew if she did that shit, she was gonna hate it. And I was like, oh, you gotta mix it in first because you're getting pure fucking espresso. Like that shit's disgusting. I just said espresso, and I always trash on people for saying espresso. Anyways, but literally like mix it and then it tastes yummy. So much better. This actually tastes so yummy. This is, I'm gonna keep this one. It's a very basic drink and everyone gets it, you know, because it's a very basic, easy drink. But I still really like it. It's like such a good go-to, you know, like a basic go-to. I'm eating a piece of pizza. My mom made pizza and I'm trying it. They're very good. So next one, I think it's kind of exciting because it's a little different. And I've been asked about this multiple times, but to be honest, I don't know how to answer it because I don't know. But we're gonna be making this sweet cream cold foam. You're gonna need heavy cream. They usually use 2% for this, but I'm gonna use oat milk. And then you're going to need vanilla too. This is the way that we make it in the US. I found out that they make it differently in different countries such as UK. In the UK, they make just skim milk and they foam it up. That's it. To be honest, I don't know the ratios, which is why I keep fucking it up. I know how to make big batches of it because I know it's been a while. But I think it's 2 liters of heavy cream, 1800 milliliters of 2%, and a whole bottle of vanilla. I don't know how to translate that to smaller things, so we're just gonna eyeball this and hope for the best. But to me, it sounds like it's 2 to 3, and then this whole thing. It's because I don't know how to do ratios. I don't know how to do math. I'm gonna be using this to make my cold foam. It's the Nespresso something. I don't know. It came with my coffee machine. If you don't have this, to be honest, I don't know what you could replace it with. You could use some milk froth there. I'm gonna add a splash of vanilla. I don't know how much to add, but I'm just gonna eyeball this shit. Okay, perfect. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Can y'all believe I forgot to get my Starbucks apron? I still have all of them. I have some from the holiday season, and then I have some regular green ones. I'm using the holiday season one because the green ones are gonna match too much with my sweater. I can't believe I forgot to put this on before the video. This is so sad. Anyways, I'm gonna eyeball this. I'm not gonna show y'all because I can't trust myself to give y'all advice on how to do this whenever I don't know what the fuck I'm doing myself, you know? I know how to do it in big batches, but this is like very small. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna just assume that's enough. One thing I know that you do for sure have to do is add more heavy cream than milk. Now we're gonna aerate this. I'll be back. Okay, so while that is going, we're going to make our second drink. We're gonna try and make a pumpkin spice latte because it is the season. It is fall. We love PSL. PSL slay, bitch. I'm gonna be using the pumpkin pie Torani sauce or whatever. I don't think it's gonna be the same because pumpkin pie and pumpkin spice are 2 different things, but let's just hope for the best. We're gonna add, I think this is enough. Oh, I think that's way more than enough. I think I added too much. Okay, we're gonna do that. Also, the form I'm gonna make this right now is how you make a latte, just in case you want to know. After this, we're going to add a shot so it can melt down like the sauce thing. Because instead of being a syrup, it's like a sauce, so it's like thicker. This is questionable. I don't know how to feel about that. I think that's good. We're gonna add the cold foam to my iced caramel macchiato and then taste it. I don't think this came out bad. It doesn't taste like the cold foam from Starbucks. This tastes like melted whipped cream. It doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste the same. Oh my god, I haven't been rating them. The first drink, 4 out of 10. This drink, after the cold foam, I think I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. This is perfect. Why don't I do cold foam at home no more? Anyways, I have my shot in here with the pumpkin sauce. Now we're gonna swirl it again like we did with the brown sugar shaken espresso, just to melt it in. The same thing as what I said with the brown sugar shaken espresso. I feel like if you do it with a spoon, it doesn't mix it well enough. I don't know why. I think it might be my own OCD thing, or maybe it is factual from my experience. I don't know. It doesn't smell like the PSL. I think I might be disappointed right now. We're gonna make more cold foam. I feel like it'd be so fun to try and make pumpkin spice cold foam. I'm gonna try and make the same ratio. It's gonna be 3 to 2. We're gonna add some of this pumpkin sauce. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just hope for the best. We're gonna add some cinnamon because it just sounds like it'd be good. We're done swirling this, so we're gonna add some milk. I think that's good. Now we're gonna add some ice. This is also the process that we do at Starbucks. We always add the ice at last. Okay, let's try my PSL. It's not hitting. This is so sad and tragic. This is not hitting. A for effort, I guess, but like it's not hitting. It tastes like a pumpkin pie. Who would have thought? It's not like this is pumpkin pie on it. It's okay. Maybe the cold foam will make it better. I can already tell this isn't gonna be it. No, this is literally milk. Where's the foam at? You see, this is what happens whenever I try to make foam at home. Like, it's a hit or miss. In total for this drink, I think I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I would give it higher if it was actually what I was trying to make it. I know this is titled making Starbucks drinks or whatever the fuck, but I'm gonna try to make a Dutch Bros drink. You can definitely order this at Starbucks too, but at Dutch Bros they have a white mocha chai, and I'm gonna try to make that right now. So we're gonna add this one first. Some white mocha. Oh, stupid. My camera is quickly running out of battery, so I think this is gonna be our last drink that we make. But we're gonna add some white mocha, and then we're gonna shake our little thingy-mabob, open it. It smells like chai. Perfect. We're just gonna mix it in so we could dissolve it a little bit. So now we're gonna do the other half milk. To be honest, I don't know how much I did. This is a pretty full cup though. Let's see. I think it's good. If I'm being honest, I don't fuck with white mocha that much. So this is like good and stuff, but I don't think I would get this. This definitely does taste like the Dutch Bros one, but it's not something I would get voluntarily, you know? Oh my god, also if you haven't watched my trying every chai video, you should definitely do that and find out where I rated Dutch Bros chai. I low-key feel like this is better than the Dutch Bros chai, but I don't like white mocha like that, only whenever it's in coffee. Anyways, I think I tried sufficient drinks. If you guys want a part 2 where I try more, let me know. I will do that, and also tell me what drinks you want me to make, and I will make them gladly. I hope you guys enjoyed me cosplaying as a Starbucks barista. I'll see you guys next time. I'm clocked out now.